NCAF is the National Kidney Foundation of Malaysia. We are basically a national body. Anything concerning kidney-related matters, we will champion for it for the whole Malaysia. Yeah, we are a national body. We are a non-profit making organization. We get our funding from the general public, right? We actually champion for anything relating to the kidney disease. It can be how to prevent it, or when you're already down with kidney problem, we also provide dialysis treatment to kidney patients, and we also provide health talk to them, right? And also provide any information that the Malaysian public wants to know about kidney. It can be things like kidney matters, kidney information in other part of the world. Let's say a kidney patient want to go overseas and they wanted to know where to do their dialysis, right? They will come and ask us. We will be able to find them a place overseas. To that extent, that's what I meant by not only just helping Malaysian, we also can provide information about the rest of the world, because we are a member of the International Federation of Kidney Foundation. We started off in 1969, right? Up to today is how many years already? 43 years now. Yeah. About 43 years. In the initial 20 years, the foundation was more like not very active. Not active in a sense that not physically active. What I mean is that we got our own building, things like that. Last time, it's more on promoting to Malaysians about the danger of kidney disease. Then it's only after the first 20 years we started off our first dialysis center in Kuala Lumpur, right? Then as time goes by, we expanded, and now we got 28 dialysis center. Any patient that want to come into our dialysis center, they have to go through our welfare department. Our welfare department will do the assessment whether the patient is really poor or not, right? If they are not poor, we won't accept them. If they are poor, we will bring them in, right? They only need to pay a certain sum of money, right? And if they can't really pay, we will subsidize maybe partially. But for those really hardcore poor, those are really poor ones, will fully subsidize their treatment. Yeah. So in that sense, NKF is we are not in existence to make money. We are here as a non-profit making organization. We don't make money out of it. Yeah. So we like to treat as many as possible, but of course the deserving. We also provide health screening. Right. Health screening means we actually help the public to screen them to find out whether they got any sign of kidney diseases or not, right? Their urine test, their blood test, their sugar level, I think they are altogether about 7 to 8 tests to find out whether the person got any sign of kidney problem. If they got sign of kidney problem, then we encourage them to come forward. We will counsel them, tell them to go for further check, right? Because you see, kidney problem, kidney failure is a silent killer. Right, you might not know until it's too late already. Then it's already, you already reach a very advanced stage. Just like cancer or things like that. If you do not know about it, then one day you find out, some part of your body is so painful, or things like that. It's already too late. You already reached that advanced stage. The people that go for dialysis are the end stage kidney failure. These are the people, their kidneys is only about 5 to 10% working. About 90% it really fail. Right. Once the kidney fail, there is no more cure. You cannot repair it anymore. Right. You just have to go for dialysis. Dialysis is actually a life-sustaining treatment to keep you alive. And if you don't go for dialysis, after a while, you also die. The kidney patient goes for dialysis 3 times a week. Each time is 4 hours. Every other day for the rest of their life, unless if they're lucky enough to go and find a donor that give give a kidney that is compatible to him or to her, then you can go for a transplantation.
Yes, it's getting more and more patients, people in Malaysia getting kidney failure, because our people suffering from diabetes is very high. So the main cause of kidney failure is diabetes, number one. Say about 58% of the patients, about 58%, kidney failure is because of diabetes. And diabetes is number one in Malaysia, among the Malaysians in the world, because of diabetes, obesity. Obesity will lead to diabetes, and diabetes will lead to kidney failure. The main cause of diabetes is the main cause. Number two cause is hypertension, blood pressure. About 30% of the patients of hypertensive end up as a complication of diabetes and blood pressure, the kidney failure.
First, I cannot, so always want to vomit, vomit, then sometimes want to pass motion, cannot pass. So my leg and face swollen.
It's only when you see people down with this kind of illness, then you really appreciate how much they have to suffer, right? As I said earlier, when people are down with end-stage kidney failure, their problem is so traumatic. Not only that, they have to suffer for the rest of their life. Every other day have to go for dialysis, right? It's so traumatic in a sense that not only I have to go through that suffering, to sustain life. Once you're down with kidney problem, it's so difficult to get a job because your productivity will be so low. Every day they go for 4 hours. 4 hours is on the chair next to the machine doing dialysis, right? Then you have to travel from your house to the dialysis center, right? Maybe that will take you another hour. Then after dialysis, you might rest for half an hour before you go home. Then by the time you get home, it's another 1 hour. Altogether easily, 6-7 hours a day. But most of us also works. If you are working, it's only 8 hours, 7 hours, right? Unless you do overtime, you see. And this thing you have to do every other day, and each time is 4 hours, you see. That one can affect your ability to work, right? And not many people will want to employ you.
Dialysis treatment. Dialysis treatment is basically to replace the function of the kidney, our kidney function. So the kidney is not functioning. So the dialysis is just by taking a blood from the body and passing through the tubes, passing through the filter. A filter will clean the blood. We take out all the impurities or the poisons of the inside the blood, urea, creatinine, and all the excessive water, mineral salts that is not unwanted mineral salts are all removed from the blood through the filters. They call it dialyzer. And after that, the blood will go back to the body. So it's just a cycle. We do about 4 hours per treatment. Every treatment lasts for 4 hours, minimum 4 hours. So by this, after 4 hours, most of the impurities from the blood is removed by this process of hemodialysis. So the patient has to do every week 3 times. Each session will last 4 hours. So for the rest of the life, he has to do this treatment. There's no cure for it unless the patient gets a transplant. So either do a transplant or dialysis. There's no other option. If he doesn't do dialysis, the patient will die. So it's very serious problem. Dialysis also removes water because the kidney is unable to pass urine anymore. Once they get a kidney failure, he cannot pass urine anymore. the urine production will stop. So whatever water you drink, normal consumption every day, so the water will stay in the body and the body will go up. So it will cause other problems. You will end up in the lungs, so you cannot breathe. So your patient will die of that because of too much water in the body. So this dialysis treatment removes the water.
Aswanta, at first I admit Aswanta 1 year, but I cannot stand at first 2 times lah. So the doctor said must be 3 times only the blood only clean lah. So 3 times one dialysis 10 1 day, 1 time each time 180 plus the what next 1 month 2 times also 200 something already. So 3 times so much money I say that got so much money. I'm not say rich woman lah. I said cannot afford. So the doctor, the Assunta doctor, Indian doctor said never mind, introduce me to NKF. I said okay, I accept. So he introduced me to NKF. The doctor is Indian doctor. Introduced here. Now 6 years already I do. Like that lah. So NKF is, I come here and they all very good.
The lifestyle modification, like some obesity. You can prevent obesity, then you don't get diabetes. You don't get diabetes, you won't get kidney failure. So it's also related. So the obesity and the lifestyle, active lifestyle, and then the food intake, fast food, all that. You avoid all this fast food, salty food. So all this will lead to either diabetes or blood pressure. We can prevent these 2 things. The most important disease are diabetes and hypertension. Then you can prevent kidney failure.
The last word to the public is that, or even to you guys, right, to young people, please take care of your health, right? Eat healthily, right? Don't consume too much of sugar, salt, because these are the things that is not good for your health. The number 1 causes of dialysis of kidney failure is diabetes. Yeah, too much sugar can lead to kidney failure. Yeah, so lead a healthy lifestyle, exercise regularly. Things like that. Okay.
Active lifestyle, maintain your normal body weight, BMI. You can maintain body weight in relation to your height. You get a BMI good BMI. Maintain a healthy lifestyle, not to get diabetes, blood pressure, hypertension, then you'll be okay. Then be healthy as normal. I think that's most important.
Yeah, say if like don't worry so much. If got kidney failure, got to come and dialysis. You don't want to dialysis. You don't to dialysis, cannot stand long one. So they help people is like God already got to come to dialysis. See where your house nearby there, like NKF got a lot of branch So other places also like Penang also got 3. Also everywhere got now Malaysia also got a lot of dialysis. So without us only the machine without us what to do? You cannot do everything. If one day we happy enough already, so cannot do anything. So you can't. You get like some of my friends 16 years, 18 years also still like someone of my Asunta friend, 28 years old, she got dialysis. Now she is pension already, going to 60 already. She was okay.
Yeah, normally I ask them to drink more water. Last time I never do that.